Ben,
John,
you're going to do another mission because I couldn't get to it that entire last episode.
I'm in a battle.
For various reasons.
And I missed every single time.
By the way, auto aim's off.
Is it just me, or is the game playing much better since the last time the hard drive was repaired? Have you heard any sound dip out?
No, but it seems like it kind of trails into it. You know what I mean? Like it takes a while.
Yeah, but you're gonna nitpick everything.
Correct. That's what I do. That's my general function in life.
Have you ever tried allowing yourself to be happy?
Happiness is a luxury allotted to people who have money.
No. Happiness is allotted to those who allow themselves to be happy and not define themselves as somebody who needs money to be happy.
Right. Because a lot of people who actually have money, lots of money, specifically, you died, aren't actually that happy.
Well, if money is that important to you, I feel so bad for you.
Now, money as a facilitator for happiness because of reduction in stress up to a certain point can be a thing. But it will not make you happy in itself.
All I've ever needed were my friends to be happy.
Ben, none of your friends have ever been happy.
That's because a lot of my friends have depression or other mental issues.
Or are poor.
Yeah, but a lot of them put themselves in a situation where they're poor.
Right, like I don't have any money.
Yeah, but do you choose to spend your money, or does somebody make you spend your money? Like, you own your money, right?
Oh, God.
Or does somebody else own your money, John? Are you having as much fun with this as I am?
I choose to respect the idea that you have fun and follow up by saying, I rent my money for a sizable sum, of course.
So you don't get money for your job? Like, what's going on where you don't have money?
I mean, I couldn't sell my job, if that's what you're asking.
Huh.
No one would give me money if I stopped showing up.
I'm just wondering, because I know you make more than I do, so how do you not have any money?
I work less than you do.
Oh, well, why wouldn't you work more to have more money instead of complaining all the time about how you don't have more money?
Because I find it more satisfactory to complain about not having any money.
So, okay, you're saying you're happier not working more. So, would you be happier working more and having more money, or happier as it is not working more and having no money?
Ben, I have trouble saying no to people. That's what it is. Where I should just say no and then be done with it.
Are you telling me you've been
friends with you for no good reason? Yeah, correct. No, wait, sorry, that came out wrong. I am friends with you under duress.
You are not friends with me under a dress, okay?
Oh, but if we had a dress, we would be friends under it.
Well, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Without a doubt.
So here's what, if I may, what I may recommend to you to get money. When you get money, don't spend it.
Right. No, that's a good, that's in fact, I believe the best way to do it. And how most people who have lots of money retain that money.
Now you could say, but Ben, you complain about not having money, blah, 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 right?
Well, I haven't heard you, but that's mostly because I don't listen to you.
Okay, well, Brian, if Brian was here, he's heard me complain about not having money before.
Right.
Intercepted.
And then follow up by saying, I need to go to X store and buy X thing.
Yes. So like not having enough money, that's a common thing, right? When you say
for people who don't have money.
For those who don't have money.
Right.
You know what?
It's pretty common. Fairly common. Almost a prerequisite.
I want you to imagine a scenario I'm going to give you, okay?
I'm imagining a scenario that you're going to give me.
You're a security
it's a scenario
specialist.
Where...
Right?
Wait, you're actually going to give me the scenario.
Yeah.
So why am I imagining a scenario that you're going to give me?
You're a security specialist, right? Okay? And you're handling dividends for billionaires, right? And you're seeing that these guys are getting interest, money that they got just for having money in the bank, right?
Right.
Right? And they're getting millions of dollars in interest, more than you're ever going to make in your lifetime, each month.
Right.
How do you think that's going to make you feel on a day-to-day basis?
Me?
Yeah, you're in this scenario.
Pretty shitty that you're working for peanuts when these guys are making money for not doing
And you're
anything
paying
else.
the account. Like, you're literally processing.
You are the one that is making them the money.
You're
for having
literally
money.
processing the money into his account that's going to...
Could I process the money into, say, my account?
You could, but you'd also probably be promptly arrested.
See, the question I ask you is, what actually makes that illegal?
Well, so, okay. They own the money, right? That's the idea.
Or are they
Let's
renting
just
the money?
take the debate about ownership out of it altogether for the time being.
All right.
They own the money, so when they get this interest payment for having money in the bank, that's their interest because
There's an
they
agreement.
own the money.
There's an agreement with the bank that the bank will pay a certain percentage back to them as long as they have a certain amount in the bank.
Correct. And
A
then
certain amount being non-specific, but a variable.
And then said person who works for the bank makes sure.
I thought said person was the person who was in an agreement with the bank for.
There's lots of said people.
There's a lot
in
of
this. And this
medicine
person
detective
is
variables.
like, hey, my job is to make sure this guy gets, $4.5 million each month in interest just for having money in the bank.
Wouldn't he get more money each month because he gets more money?
Yeah. I'm just giving. Okay, I'm not going to name every month like what amount of money
You could just say
X person got.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Got
Right?
it. Yep.
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. That. No, what was the original question?
How do you think you would feel having that job? Like to see it firsthand every day.
How much does the
how
person?
the rich?
How much do I get paid? In interest
You're not getting any interest
for all the money that I have. Or do I not actually have any money?
You're making maybe $45,000 a year.
And how much does it cost to live?
It depends on the lifestyle you want to live.
Okay.
There's
So,
numerous things that come into play there.
How much does it cost to live comfortably, healthily? Does that function? Is that a functional word?
You can't live healthy unless you're rich.
Okay, so how much does it cost to live then?
Way too fucking much. So here's the thing about going to the doctor, right?
Right. You have to be able to afford a doctor?
Yes.
There's a grenade.
And especially if there's something wrong and you have to go for follow-up and follow-up and follow-up.
That dude is super bomb, by the way. Sorry, go on, follow up.
Follow-up, 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 right?
Follow
Now
up.
you got all these doctor bills. But it's a great thing because you have insurance, right? Oh, but here's the thing. Your insurance is going up because you keep going to the doctor.
Right. It's like interest, right? But backwards. No, wait, it is interest, but it's interest for the insurance company, right?
Right.
It's in their best interest to have this interest.
So would you say that upsets you too? Like,
Well, stop going to the doctor.
but okay, we're gonna say this person is super sick and has a mental condition where if they don't get meds, they
Stop
may
being
just
sick.
snack. Okay, but it's not that easy, John.
Why isn't it that easy?
Because there's
everybody-
something wrong in this person's brain that is making them have this behavior.
What's wrong? Oh, what's wrong in their brain?
Okay, I'm not a neurosurgeon. I don't get to like.
Well, yeah, because if you were a neurosurgeon, you wouldn't be working in securities, making a bunch of crap by, giving people their interest payments every month. You'd just be making interest.
John,
you'd be making interest out of the money that you
I
have,
don't make the rules. I just think them up and write them down.
and then enforce them, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
Words of Eric Hartman, by the way.
Right.
Crack baby basketball.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Thank you.
So it's a play on the NCAA and how they don't pay their student athletes. And Cartman starts crack baby basketball, where these mothers who have had babies who are addicted to crack can't raise them. So Cartman adopts
Oh,
them.
now you wanted to roll. Well, guess not.
Cartman adopts these crack babies, And
how does Cartman adopt anybody? Okay, you know what? Keep going.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right.
So, and then he starts pitting them up in a game where he puts a little ball of crack in the middle of a floor, and then these crack babies fight over it, right?
God damn it!
And it's totally
Shoot the
a
red
play.
thing.
It's totally a play on the double NCA, and how they're not
double NCA.
Yeah, NCAA. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
And not
I'm
the
stupid.
NAACP or the AAA or there's a.
I get it. I'm stupid, right? But yeah, it's symbolic.
Right. Gotcha. All right.
Kind of like Man Bear Pig being global warming. South Park is actually really genius when you think about it.
Well, I've seen the Book of Mormon. I know how genius they are. I've seen a fair amount of South Park. But yet somehow they've never been able to genius their way out of having to being in a contract with Comedy Central for making their show. Haven't they been trying to get canceled for years?
This last season they had hashtag cancel South Park, but not before that.
I thought you were telling me they were like trying to get like the progressively even more outrageous than they.
So they've said that. I don't know how much. Like you can say something and not have it be true.
Prove it.
My penis is big.
Prove it.
All right. Take a look.
Okay.
Told you. Yep.
Maybe the reason we couldn't hear noise is because like sensory deprivation in the game, or it was your hard drive.
You're hard on my drive.
Well, you could stop asking for it.
So what do you think of all the stuff I brought up today? Is it going to change your life for the better?
When do I get interest payments?
And you're not going to get interest payments.
Then
You're
no,
poor, and
no.
we're never going to give you money to make
No,
you wealthy
none of
because
the things.
we need that money to sit in our banks and collect more money.
So there's something really functionally it just doesn't work in the whole.
Okay, so while you're starving and having trouble paying your bills, John, I'm talking about me and the other 1%ers, need to earn our money. Because how else is the trickle down going to help you guys?
How does the trickle down?
Well, see, okay. So for instance,
This is purely hypothetical, right?
For instance, say I own a business like Amazon, right? I'm supplying thousands upon thousands of jobs. I couldn't do that unless I was super rich. And now that I am doing that, I'm giving tons of people incomes.
Right.
They're not getting their fair share, but they're getting enough to get by.
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
If they work for a given amount of time.
And that's why the government is giving me such a big tax break that Amazon doesn't have to pay taxes at all. Not 1 cent in taxes.
Wait. There's someone coming up behind you, yeah.
Because Amazon has created so many jobs that it would be unfair to tax them.
They're too big to fail. Or get taxed in this case.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh god.
You need to immediately medically assist yourself.
God.
Punch him in the face!
Agent incapacitated.
Help! Can they can't hear me yell help, can they?
I mean...
Help!
Are you the leader of the group again?
T2G.
The leader of the pack!
T2G Dawa.
Doa?
I need you.
Do we?
Divinity, I need you.
What?
Divinity's fucking good.
Is that a joke? I don't understand What are you talking about? Like, I feel you've gone seriously off topic and it's not even my fault this time.
I've talked about like 8 different things. I talked about race issues. I talked about money.
Are you just testing? Because, I mean, like, none of this is going to get aired.
It would be better if you gave me nothing at all.
I'm kidding.
This album is less than nothing.
I mean...
You know what's happening to me out there? Violet Brown told me to go fuck myself. Ask me who Violet Brown is.
I'm afraid.
Ask me who Violet Brown is.
Who is...
Telerecords told me to shove this record up my ass. Still. Do you know what it feels like to be told to have a record shoved up your ass? gonna lose my fucking job over this. You know why Dre's record was so successful? He's rapping about big screen TVs, blunts, 40s, and bitches. You're rapping about homosexuals and Vicodin. I can't sell this shit.
I mean...
Either change the record, or it's not coming out.
Wait, you can't
Now
sell...
get the fuck out of my office. Now.
What?
How did I do? Did I nail it?
You can't sell Vicodin or homosexuals?
You can sell
That dude is in this game.
Well,
for
you'd
the
have to
long
own
haul.
the homosexual, and I'm pretty sure they outlawed slavery.
Go, get out of here.
Do you own...
Abraham Lincoln, no.
But he's not your primary objective.
I told you he was a pro wrestler, right? He was the first WWE champion.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can't just make things up like that.
I mean...
Right? We just talked about how, like, you can't say stuff that isn't true. Fake news.
What?
It's fake news!
I feel like I haven't been drinking enough for this.
Yeah, have you drank at all? Oh, yeah, you did. You have a beer.
Right. I mean, I haven't been partaking.
Yeah, you never drink enough to have me around. Do you think things will ever get easier, like, having me around? I feel like I challenge a lot of your, like, beliefs in, like, anything.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna drug you later and then sew your lips shut.
That's gonna be awesome.
And I'm also gonna sew your cheeks together.
I'm gonna, like...
Not the ones you think.
I'm gonna wake up after you drug me and I'll be like, man, I totally regret being a dick to John.
Except you're not gonna say that out loud.
Yeah, I won't be able to say it.
What you're going to say is,
But you'll be able to look me in the eyes and see. Like, I won't have to say it. You'll be like, you regret it, huh? And I'll just nod my head.
Look for the transmission
Correct.
control module.
Correct,
It handles
yep.
all communications
Yep.
going in and out of viewpoint.
Yep.
If you reset it, you'll lock out the True Sons and we can take over the channels.
yep, that's exactly it.
We're gonna
That is not what Manny sounds like at all. I'm just saying.
Oh, Brian, we should go to Devani's.
Brian's not here right now.
Okay, stay by the module.
He's not behind us.
Reset sequence.
He can't hear you. And he might just not be listening.
I don't really like Devani's.
Oh, he doesn't like Devani's. Brian, never mind.
Okay,
We don't
so
have
he
to go to
can't hear you
Devani's.
and he is listening. You what? You don't like Devani's?
I've never been as into it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
You hear me?
that's taste. I get that.
In my taste.
I'm sorry, what?
You said that's taste, and I said, yeah, and I've had
I mean, in your mouth after you eat Devani's?
also that.
Yeah, okay.
Brian also eats salad, so clearly his tastes are bad. I mean, who eats salad?
I would say, Brian, that you have poor taste. I mean, you're hanging out with us. Because we're poor. You get it? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I get it.
Poor is all a matter of perception. I consider the friends and the wife I have probably makes me one of the wealthiest people I know. I mean, if you measure wealth just by monetary value, I might be poor, but I'm definitely not poor. Not when it comes to the love I have in my life.
How much do you think I would go for on the free market?
Sorry, I was waiting for lightning to hit me. What?
Yeah. I can arrange that. I mean, I do have a car battery attached to your balls.
And your dad is Zeus.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
He's just up there in the clouds like, just say the word, Hercules.
Just say the word.
You're like, I'm not Hercules, Dad.
Thank you, Rip Torn.
I'm Hercules' evil twin brother, Nercules.
Hercules.
Nerdcules?
Or under direct SH.
I thought that was just his nickname in high
Good to
school.
hear. Our comms are coming online and the True Sons are in the dark.
Remember when they cut Hercules' hair and he lost all of his strength?
That was Samson? That was Samson.
Just like, remember the Bible and like mythology all intertwined?
They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
Don't you remember when God told Zeus to take his kid out to that rock and kill him?
Taking out the mast.
Which god?
And Zeus did it, and then God was like, whoa, just kidding, man. It was a joke.
Do you do everything anybody tells you to do?
Like,
God.
Are you fucking serious?
Grow a spine.
What were you
Pretty
gonna
sure
do?
I gave
You were gonna kill your son?
There was that time Jesus beheaded Medusa.
Yep.
Dude.
And the time Jesus
She-
fought Santa Claus.
She did not see it coming because if she did, Jesus would be stoned.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Right?
Jesus Christ,
Reins is
superstar.
using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
I didn't even know if these are cut.
It's funny because you want to destroy my mass.
with a neutron bomb, yes.
John, where should Brian
Which is
and
a
I go
bomb, of course, that blows up neutrons.
Where should Brian and I go to eat?
Structural integrity at 75%.
A restaurant. And or food, a purveyor of foods.
How insightful.
A grocer.
That EMP jammer is
I mean, I wouldn't eat
Take
before
it out.
paying for it. The right to eat, I mean.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do
Yes,
you
are.
want to like practice saying no while you're on camera?
No.
That's a good start.
Are you gonna continue? No.
John, do you love me?
No.
John,
No. See, these aren't supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, will you do this thing for me? And then I'm supposed to say no.
will you help me play with my balls later on tonight?
Yes.
No.
Ben, the practice isn't for you. You don't have to say no. I'm sorry, Brian. You said something. What?
Ben asked, do you love him? And I asked, could you love me?
Could you?
Love doesn't exist.
Ben, you have to destroy the EMP jammers.
We went on a date.
Yeah. Someone downstairs mixed up.
Oh, we could talk about double standards.
No, Ben.
No?
No.
No,
For
don't.
God's sake, just stop. Just
Oh.
like,
Don't you ever feel like men are the victim of a lot of things, though?
Ben. Ben, you're about to be the victim. I'm pretty sure. Of murder.
So what happens if men ever do become the victim of something?
Probably
'Cause
by me.
it's so like not okay for a man to say he's a victim anymore because everybody else is a victim. So what if there's ever a time where a man is a victim? Is he
Ben-
allowed to say he's a victim?
I don't
Because
think
right now men are shamed if they say they're a victim.
Ben, like everybody's shamed, and I don't think it's. You know what? You're playing right into your trap. No. No.
Yeah,
No.
you can never say you're a
Hell
victim
no.
anymore.
Hell no.
Are you a victim?
Of you? Yes.
Electromagnetic charge depleted.
I'm just asking the questions everybody else is afraid to ask, John.
I am definitely afraid of you asking. Yes.
I want to do a clip of us playing court, like, you know,
What?
dress up like the lawyers, have somebody dressed up as a judge, and then come up with like a mock case, and like have me as like this slimy lawyer. I'll like gel my hair back, and I'll have some like fancy suit.
I thought you would be the defendant.
Oh, I'll be the defense attorney for sure.
No, defendant.
No, I'm gonna be the defense attorney.
I like the defendant. I like you being the defendant, and then I won't be in the entire thing until you walk out of the courtroom and you're completely exonerated. And then I come up out of the crowd and it's like, how does it feel to get out free? And then I shoot you 3 times in the gut.
Oh, they've done that on SVU before, though.
Yeah.
See,
And that's the only time you'll see me. It's like when I kill you.
okay. I'm digging that. So who do we want to have the judge be?
Clearly Brian, because he does the best impression of the judge from Futurama.
Okay, and then we're gonna need a prosecutor, and we're gonna need
Once we get the radio master.
well, if I'm the defendant, we're gonna need a defense attorney.
You should also be the prosecutor. You should be the prosecutor, the defendant, and the defense attorney.
Are you saying I should do a one-man show
Yeah, well, I mean, partially one-man show.
until I walk out and you kill
and
me?
I kill you, yeah. And Brian's
Okay, are we gonna digitally put me multiple times?
No,
into,
you're just gonna be the same person.
So I'm just gonna walk over, like
You're
change
gonna have
different
dissociative
costume.
identity disorder.
I could do that. I told you about how I did the one-man show for my theater class, right? And I played.
I thought you got thrown out of that.
No, my teacher had a talk with me after.
Oh, right.
After it was done.
I wonder
'Cause
why.
I was Ben O'Brien, I was Ben Cruz, and Beminem. And Beminem dropped the F-bomb at the very end of his
I like this guy. He's got
as of
spirit.
his skit, and the teacher had to ask Beminem maybe to not be using the F-bomb
all the time.
so
every day.
liberally. Of course,
Is something wrong with his hair?
the next year we had a different teacher who never stepped on my creativity, which was great.
Just say never said no to you.
He gave me an A. First and only A I ever had in high school.
Yeah, I never.
And like when he criticized you, like it seemed like he was complimenting you. Great teacher.
Was that your formative year? Was that like the key formative? Was that the key focal point of your entire life and why you are a horrible person?
I'm a dookie on your couch. But yeah, no, he never
technically
tried to
entrapment?
stop my creativity. Because, all right, so I'm an artist, right? You've probably noticed.
I don't know if that's the word that I would use.
Speaking of artistry, how would you feel about me and you and getting a few friends together and playing Freeze sometime, just for the fun?
Kinda.
And like
I mean, I
entertaining each
do.
other.
I do want to do some actual.
Like we could even have our significant others, participate.
Oh my God! Please no.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Well,
But me and
I'm
you,
just afraid of playing with your significant other. She doesn't watch these, does she? Hi.
why?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna get judged.
Everybody's being judged all the time by everyone. Even if you tell people you're not judging them, you're always judging them.
That was a judgment call. You're judging me right now. You're also touching me.
I just think it would be fun to play Freeze again.
It was a fun game.
Because, okay, so, two people start. You let it play out. Somebody yells freeze. They take somebody's position. And then you have to do an entirely new scene.
Right, and it's following the improv rules. Like, what is it? Always say yes?
Yeah, there was something like that.
Yeah, because you never discount something that has happened already. Something that somebody else
Yes.
says you build on top of, you don't.
Yes. It's not like, hey, remember that time me and my niece came over and we watched Dodgeball? No. That kills it.
You would say yes, and then everyone got smallpox because you took a shit in the dip.
Exactly.
Right.
Anyways, we should end this.
Yeah. This is actually a great place to break it off. Because I feel like nothing's really loading properly, and...
If you guys want us to film me and John doing a 30 to 45 minute game of Freeze with various other people...
who may be volunteers from the audience.
Please like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
From our house to yours.
We are the neighbor kids.
And we love you and improv.
Right. Thanks for watching.
Bye!